Hey guys, this is Spiritual at Heart and welcome back to another pick a card reading. Today's reading is going to be about your significant other. So this is going to be one of many relationship pick a cards. So I wanted to make it a little bit more special by adding these 5 little buttons. These came off an old bracelet, but I thought they might be perfect to add to a reading instead of the usual crystals. So we are going to talk about a lot of different topics. We're going to look at the connection and we're also going to do an energy check so you can see if you're actually in the right pile. And we're going to end the reading off with some channeled messages. And these could be their thoughts or their feelings, whatever is going on with your person at this moment. So now you know what we're talking about. Let's take a look at the 5 different piles. To be honest, I only wanted to do 4, but there was just a big inclination on doing this 5th pile. So that's why we have 5 now. So for pile number 1, we have this very beautiful flower. It's made out of bone. So if you feel attracted to this little button, you should pick pile number 1. For pile number 2, we have this, I think it's quartz, and it has 2 X's on it. So if you feel attracted to this button, you might want to pick pile number 2. If you feel attracted to this little button, it's pink and it has a huge spiral in the middle, you might want to pick pile number 3. And for pile number 4, we have a little Buddha. And you guys know I love that Buddha. As you can see, I have Buddhas everywhere. This little Buddha though is made out of stone. And last but not least, that pile number 5 that I initially didn't even want to do, but they kept on telling me that I should, so here we have the button for pile number 5. This is also bone, and to me it looks like fossils or just some decorative things on a little button. So now that you have seen all the 5 piles, take your time and choose the pile that you feel most drawn to. If you want, you can definitely pick more than 1 pile, but I think for most people just 1 pile is more than enough. And yeah, I mean, it's time to dig in now. Let's see what Spirit has to tell you about your significant other. If you chose this beautiful flower made out of bone, this is going to be your relationship reading. I have already laid out all the cards, so we can dive right in. So, we're starting up top with the 2 people in the connection. And the 2 people in this connection can be seen as the 3 of Cups with these quokkas. And we also have the Ace of Swords with the Swan. So what can we tell about this 3 of Cups person? This person is likely a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio, but might also be a Virgo, a Capricorn, or a Taurus. And this person is very happy, very social. They have a lot of friends. They like to spend time with friends. And they're also very gentle and kind, and they might be a very good listener as well. They really have that cuddle factor. They are just so damn adorable. And I must admit, I immediately saw these little flowers that look so much like the flower that you guys picked or that you just fell on. So that was it for these quokkas, this person that could be seen as the 3 of Cups. We also have someone that is represented by the Swan and the Ace of Swords. This person might be a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, but might also be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. The swan is an animal that mates for life. So this person might just know who they want and is someone that's like fully dedicated to one person at a time. They don't casually date, they just know what they want and they go for it. And I think that expands beyond relationships. I think this person is a go-getter in general. And this person might also be a very good communicator and might be very intelligent. So one of the downsides of this person might be that they are quite jealous. But again, if it's proportionate, if they are just protective of you or the relationship, it might be actually quite a good thing. So those are the two people that we see in this connection. Someone that has a lot of friends and is usually very happy and friendly and kind, and someone that might be a little bit more on the quieter side, is very smart and intelligent, and maybe someone that just has one or two very, very good friends and just, focuses on themselves and on what they want to accomplish in life. Now, let's see what the connection is between these two people. So you should be at least one of them. You should feel like you are either the Three of Cups or the Ace of Swords. If you're not, you might be in the wrong pile and you might want to check out a different one. Now, let's talk about this box. This box has the number 44 on top, which actually is an angel number. So you might want to look up what this number 44 means, or maybe I will add it somewhere in here. What I thought was very funny is that the Three of Cups and the Ace of Swords, or the One of Swords, adds up to a 4 as well. So the number 4 in general might be quite significant in your connection, or maybe you are seeing the number 4 a lot when it comes to this connection, when you think about it, or just as a sign from the universe that this is the person you should be in a connection with. Now let's talk about this box in general. So the box stands for everything that is known, anticipated, and expected. So this box might be limiting you or them from what they truly want, because it's scary to go outside of the box. It's scary to do something that is unexpected or to go against what everybody wants from you. But I see this connection being something that helps you let go of fear, break out of this box, and just helps you become your authentic self. So this energy is actually quite beautiful. I must say at this moment it feels quite intense, so it might be feeling quite intense for you guys as well. What we can also see is sincerity, oprechtheid. It's Dutch for sincerity. So it shows us that the both of you are actually quite sincere in this connection, maybe even more sincere than you have ever been with people in general. Like you used to keep to yourself, or you used to wear a mask, maybe not even knowingly, but still always adapting to the people that you're surrounded with. But we see that in this connection you are actually blossoming open like a flower and just showing who you truly are. And with Embrace, this is the World card in tarot. It shows us that you are closing off that old cycle together. So this relationship shows us that you ended the chapter of trying to fit in while not being truly happy with who you are or what you're doing. Instead, now you decide to show your authentic self, to show up as who you want to be, and to be loved unconditionally for it. So this person actually embraces you just for who you are, whether you are the Three of Cups person or you are this Ace of Swords person. So a very beautiful energy. Now I want to end off with some channeled messages. So let's see what this person might want to say to you. So the first one we have is, I don't know how to act or respond. So you might be in a no contact situation or in a separation, I think that they'd rather stay quiet than say something wrong, if you know what I mean. If you are in contact with them, maybe they just act differently than you expected, and that is because they are still in the phase of letting go of judgment towards themselves, especially. I also have the I wish I was more like you. So yeah, they definitely are a little bit behind in this beautiful expansion. They want to be more open, they want to show their authentic self like you are doing, so good for you that you are actually opening up and showing your authentic self. But they are still a little fearful of making those changes right now, but I think they will come around, especially because we have all these energies going on. But yeah, I think that they are trying to delay that because it's just too scary. Let's see what the last message is for you guys. Spirit, can we get one more for pile number 1? Okay, thank you. The last one we have for you guys is I am trying to escape these intense feelings. Yeah, I think that they are quite scared. Like we said, there is a lot of fear going on when you have to go outside of your comfort zone, when you have to take a leap of faith, when you do something that's not expected of you. This could mean a lot of things. For some people, it might be coming out. For other people, it might just be telling other people you don't have energy to hang out instead of always just going even though you don't have the energy. There are a lot of ways that we can interpret this breaking outside of the box, but you will know in what ways you had to expand, or this person has to expand for this relationship to work. So that was the end of the reading. I hope it resonated. If you want, you can always follow my channel up here. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day. Bye guys. If you chose this button or the video just popped on your page, this pick a card reading is meant for you, and it's going to be all about your significant other and your connection. I have already laid out the card so we could save up that time, and we're just digging in with the energy of the people that are in this connection. So you should be either the person on the left or the person on the right. Let's talk about this person on the left first. This person could be seen as the locusts. These are little locusts. And the energy that this person is embodying is the Five of Cups. This being the Five of Cups might mean that this person is a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But with the locusts on this image, it might also be that this person is a Virgo, a Taurus, or a Capricorn. The locusts are very loud animals. They are like grasshoppers, or they look similar, but they are very, very loud, just like crickets. Maybe they are even some kind of crickets, but they are very, very loud. They can make an overwhelming noise. So I think that this person is someone that demands to be heard. They are pretty loud about what they believe in or what they stand for. They are really good at letting their voice be heard. But with the Five of Cups, this might be that this person has been let down in the past or has been let down recently. Maybe even in this connection. So maybe that is something that they are speaking up about, or something that is on their mind a lot. Now, the other person in this connection is this Knight of Wands that is displayed as this beautiful dolphin. With this card being the Knight of Wands, this person might be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, but with it being a dolphin, it might also be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, so one of the water signs. The Knight of Wands energy is an energy of passion, of doing what you love, seeking what you love, and being very passionate, and maybe even being very physically attractive, or just having a big emphasis on the way that you look. But with this card being the dolphin, we see a very playful energy. So maybe this is someone that could be quite non-committal. They like to have fun, they like to play, they might want to hang out, but again, they are not really looking for commitment. But they do look very attractive. So it does look like the Five of Cups person might want more, but this Knight of Wands is still having fun, maybe not ready to commit just yet. But these are the two people that are in this connection. So if you resonate with that, let's just continue with the energy between the two of you. And the energy between the two of you is the Sustainer. So the Sustainer talks about really keeping things going, keeping things contained. So it kind of looks like you were holding yourself back because of this connection. And instead of holding each other back, it looks like you could both help each other. You could both have a good influence in each other's life. And you actually hold on to this good element in this connection. And sustaining a good connection, whatever happens in your normal life. So whatever the other person does, you learn to be not so affected and just staying true to your feelings and to stay true to your inner knowing. And the beautiful thing here is that the cards underneath, right here, are talking about meeting up. This card, it says ontmoeting, it's Dutch and it means meeting up. And we also have New Vitality, and the New Vitality card is the Ace of Wands, so even more passionate energy, even more fire energy. So to me, this message that I have for you is this relationship is going to get a new influx of energy. You might be meeting this person soon, or you have already met them recently. The cool thing was you guys have the XX button. As you can see, it has two X's on it. So to me, this might indicate that actually you are X's and you might be trying things again, trying to make things work this time, letting go of everything that didn't work. And I think that is the energy of the Sustainer as well, like trying to make things work again, letting go of everything that doesn't work, and just keeping the things that do work and try to expand on those things that actually work. So there is new vitality coming into your connection. You might be meeting them again. They might be texting you soon. They might be reaching out to you soon. You might meet them randomly, maybe in the grocery store, or if that's possible, of course. But yeah, new energy is coming into this relationship, and you might be giving things a new try if you're willing to do so. Now, I also want to look into some channeled messages. So let's take a look at what messages this person has for you. Ooh. We have I am insecure. So maybe this person is insecure about reaching out again. Maybe they know that they have messed things up in the past. Maybe they are afraid to reach out just because they know that you are too good for them, or at least that's what they feel like. Let's see what else we have. Okay. I just want to hug and kiss you. So they definitely miss the physical part of your connection. Like we said, we have a lot of fire energy going on. Fire energy talks about sexuality, about hugging, about kissing, about just, passionate energy. So I definitely feel like there is a lot of passionate energy between the two of you. And the last message I have for you guys, I am working on my/our finances. So I think that they are trying to step up at this moment. They are trying to be a better version of who they were. I think they are ready for more commitment at this moment. They used to be maybe quite non-committal, but I think that now they will be ready to step up to the plate. and to have fun within this relationship instead of having fun maybe by themselves, or just focusing on themselves solely and not thinking about what they do, how that influences someone else. I kind of want to end off with one more. So can we get one more? Okay. Ooh. Then 2 fell out. I just want to stare deep into your eyes. So yeah, definitely that passionate energy going on. And the last one I have is you are on my mind a lot. So they are thinking about you constantly. They can't get you out of their head. And that's why they probably want to reach out once again and try to make things work with you. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you want more of these kind of readings, you can always click on that plus button and join me on my channel. And I want to thank you guys for watching and have a great day. Bye guys. If you chose this spiral or this video popped up on your feed, it means that this was supposed to be your reading. This reading is going to be all about your significant other and your connection. So let's see what's going on. We're going to start out with the 2 people in this connection, and those are these cards up top. So let's take a look at them. So we have 2 people in this connection, of course. We have the person on the left with this peacock and the 6 of Wands, and the person on the right with the 8 of Pentacles and this bird. We're gonna start talking about this peacock person first. So this peacock with the 6 of Wands, this person might be an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. And the 6 of Wands really talks about success and about being on top of your game, like being cheered on, doing very well, being in your prime time, kinda. So it does really look like this person has achieved something in the recent future, and they're kind of celebrating that, or they are being celebrated for what they're doing at the moment. This person could be very proud of what they have recently achieved, but they are actually doing quite well. It kind of looks like a lot of success, a lot of wealth, just everything going perfectly, kind of. So that is the first person in this connection. Now let's take a look at this other person. This other person has the 8 of Pentacles as the energy, with this little birdie building a nest. So to me, it indicates that this person is still building on what they want to achieve. They're still building, but as you can see, like, all the other houses are already built, and this is the last one before they are finally there. So it does look like this person is going to become as wealthy as this peacock person and do just as well, but they're just not there yet. They're almost there, but they're not yet there yet. Now, about the zodiac signs for this person, the bird person, this person might be a Virgo, a Taurus, or a Capricorn. So that stubborn energy is doing them a favor. They are persevering, they're working hard on their goals, and they're very, very close to achieving it. So it does really look like this is a power couple, a couple that's both working towards their dreams, and they are actually doing very, very well. I think one is already cheered on, but they are also cheering on this other person that is still working on their road to success. This card and this person might also be focusing on building a home, building a nest for their family, like focusing on wanting to start a family. That kind of meaning could be seen as well. So it might be that this person is a little bit too proud to admit that they want that too. But I do feel like there is an energy of wanting to build something for the future together. Now, let's talk about the energy between the 2 of you. We have the Maiden as your card, and this is the number 8 as well. So number 8s might be very significant, especially when it comes to this connection. We also have 2 times the number 6, because this is a number 6 as well. So 8s and 6s might be significant. You might see them popping up as a synchronicity every once in a while, just so that you know that you're going on your road just as you're supposed to be. You're doing well, you're gonna reach your goals, everything is going to be all right, even in this relationship, while sometimes that doesn't seem that way. Now, with the Maiden is an energy of curiousness, of enchantedness and sensualness, and like just having a little fantasy that you both are working towards, and like really trying to build something of your dreams together. Maybe you come from a totally different background, but you decide that you wanted to do things better than your family did in the past, or you want to show up more than you were taught as a child. And that's what this looks like. So with that goal, and I think that you both share this goal of wanting to be more and wanting to do more, building a stable home and reaching financial success as well, we can see that you're both working on your healing. You're healing your blockages, your karmic cycles. You're freeing yourself of everything that's holding you back. And it looks like your childhood trauma, you are dissolving that so that you can be better in this relationship and to be better for your potential future children if you want them. It could just be that you want to do better as a family in general, even when this family has no children. Whether you do have other pets or any pets, not other pets, children are not pets, we know that, but yeah, I have no children, can you tell? I just have 2 dogs. Okay, let's just continue with the reading now. So we can see that you are both really healing yourself first and focusing on healing. And until you're both not ready, or not until you're both not ready, it seems like you're both not fully ready to tie the knot and to be committed to one another. It feels like you're just both like, you feel like you have to do more work, or you have to be more successful, or you have to heal more before you're ready to this next level, for this next level of commitment. And I'm sorry, I'm having some troubles with my words. Might be that you're not really communicating at this moment, or that the communication is not going very smoothly. But yeah, you're both doing you, and you're both preparing yourself for this commitment and this beautiful life that you're both envisioning together. But before that, this healing has to take place first. I'm sorry, I hope that made sense. Like I said, my words are sometimes a little all over the place. Now, that was it for the energy between the two of you. I want to get another message, or I want to get some channeled messages. So let's see what your person would say to you at this moment, or what they're feeling at this moment. Ooh, interesting. So we have, I want to come back. So if they have left you for a while, or they told you that they had to focus on themselves for a while, I think they are ready to get back in this relationship, or they want to come back and get into a higher level of commitment. However, in what way that is, it doesn't really matter. We also have, I feel stuck. So it looks like they want to come back, but they're not sure how. It feels like they're stuck. They can't really change things. We also have, I am so confused. And the one that's on top, whoa, you look hot. So I think they have seen you recently, or they have been stalking you a little bit. And you had quite the glow up, and they are pretty impressed by your glow up. Whether this is physically, or just your energy that got a huge bump. Like, is it a bump? It's like you're doing better, you're ascending, you look like you're doing well, you look like you're happy, and they're just impressed by how good you're doing. maybe that's why they are a little bit confused. They're like, well, we're not together, so I thought you'd be more down on yourself. But yeah, they're very impressed by the way that by how you're doing at the moment, and the way that you look, the way that your energy just shows that you're doing well for yourself and that you have made like a pretty fantastic life for yourself. So yeah, that was your reading. I hope it resonated. If you want, you can click on this plus thingy over here so you can join my channel. You can get more messages like this. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. Bye guys. If you chose this Buddha button or this video appeared on your feed, this is going to be a reading about your significant other and your connection. So we're starting out with the two people in the connection. As you can see, I've already laid out the cards to save us some time. So let's take a look at the people in this connection. To be honest, I think that the person that's watching right now, so you guys, is probably this sun energy. So let's talk about that person first. So this person is seen as the capybara, and the energy they are embodying is the sun in tarot. So this person might be a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo, but with the sun, this could also be a Leo. This person is very joyous. They're just living their best life. They are happy. They are excited. They are joyful. I do see this person just living in the flow with life, being very happy. I think I said that before. But yeah, this is a divine feminine energy I'm seeing right here. This capybara is basking in the sun, just picking up like those beautiful rays of sun, just sunbathing, chilling. Yeah, living their best life essentially. Now, let's take a look at this other person. The other person is pictured as the ram, and the card that is associated with it is the Hierophant, as you can see. So the Hierophant energy is an energy of being very rigid, of living within the societal rules. This person might work in business or just is not very in touch with their feminine side or not very in touch with their creative side. The Hierophant, yeah, it's like the ram is a very stubborn energy, and the Hierophant is like living the status quo, just doing what is expected of you, not even thinking about it, like that kind of rigid energy. So that's why I thought you must be this capybara person, and the other person, that your significant other, might be in this ram energy at this moment. I must admit, I don't think they will be in this energy forever, but at this moment it looks like they are quite stubborn and they're just like fighting the inevitable. It feels like, yeah, they are still putting up a fight towards themselves. They're just holding themselves back essentially. But they're just not realizing that they are holding themselves back instead of like doing themselves a favor. So those are the energies we are dealing with. By the way, the Hierophant could be a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo as well. So yeah, those are the energies. So we see a lot of fire and earth energy in the both of you guys. Sorry if I'm talking very fast. I think that is the energy a little bit. Like things are starting to pick up, things are starting to move. Now, let's take a look at the energies in this connection. We have the vow as your main energy, or the main energy of this connection. So it looks like you both have made like there is a soul contract between the two of you. And I think this contract is a lot about learning things, learning lessons, breaking free from certain limitations, especially because we also have confront here, and the confront card is the moon in the normal tarot. So it's like things are being revealed, and I think that you are the one that's revealing things, or teaching this person things by just being yourself, just going with the flow of your own life. And I think that you have come to a stage that it just doesn't serve you anymore to try and help this person or try to pull this person in a certain direction. It's more of it's time for you to let go and fly off, like with these beautiful butterflies. It's time to let go. It says loslaten, this means letting go. So it's like you are letting go of, what's it called? Like you're not forcing things anymore. You're just doing you, and you trust that this contract cannot be broken. Like this connection cannot be broken. Eventually, this person will come back to you when they have learned their lessons. And for now, you just have to move forward and be happy on your own, and let this person face their fears, face their working points. Their working points. They have quite a lot to face at this moment, and I think that they have been unaware about their issues for a long time. Maybe they were aware, but they were afraid to even acknowledge them. But yeah, now is the time for them to face those things and to blossom, or to, what's it called, like transform? I think it's transform, like the butterfly, that they start out being a caterpillar, they become the beautiful butterfly. I think that with you being the sun and the capybara, you are a butterfly already. You have been through a huge transformation. You have set yourself free, just like you can see with this bird. But your person is not as far as you are right now. They are still in this process of learning, of evolving, of letting go, and of transforming, letting go of any blockages, letting go of things that are no longer serving them. So you do you until this person is ready to come around and like admit that they were still in some sort of harsh energy, stubborn kind of energy. Yeah, sorry, my dog is whining a little bit in the background. She just has to wait a little bit longer. Just like you, you have to wait a little bit longer and just trust that this person will change and that they will come back to you. I'm ending the reading off with some channeled messages. So let's see what this person would say to you right now. So the first card we have is I am proud of you. I think they might not always show it. Maybe they show it in a different way. It seems like they are a little bit jealous, or they could make like a little bit of a harsh comment about you following your passion. It's like, do you really want to change? Are you really sure you're never gonna do that other thing ever again? Because that's the norm, and they have been taught to maybe follow the normal route, and you are breaking free of that, so you're deciding to do something new. And they're like, do you really want to continue this, or aren't you afraid, or things like that. So they are proud, but at the same time they're struggling to do the same. They are maybe just a little bit too critical on themselves to actively cheer you on at this moment. So cheer yourself on, guys. You deserve it. Okay, next up we have, will we ever get back together? So they definitely want to get back together with you, but they're not sure if that's possible. I think that they realize that you have outgrown them, that you are in a better position than they are, and that you had this huge glow up, and that they are still exactly where they were when you guys maybe even left off. I think that you might not be in contact right now, but you might as well be in contact. So either way, they are proud of you and they want to get back together. Sorry. Let's see. Can we get one more, please? Okay. We have, I am trying to escape these intense feelings. So yeah, I think that by you focusing on you, doing things that you love, they are forced to look at themselves and confront themselves with how their life looks and how unsatisfied they are with the situation that they are in, but they're trying to maintain their the picture that they're completely happy, that everything's going well, and that this is the life for them. I think they might even believe that. But yeah, they will be facing these problems soon, although they are afraid to face them at this moment. We also have please reach out. It was already flipped, so maybe they really want you to be more involved in their lives. They maybe really want to chat. But I think that most of it has to do with them not being ready to confront their own emotions and just having those casual talks. Although it's not very satisfying for you, it helps them escape their mundane, their reality, and things like that. I'm sorry to sound harsh, by the way. I think that this person is actually doing what they can, but they just are not on the same level as you. I think you have ascended quite a lot, and that you're up here and they're still down here and really looking up to you and trying to get your attention, but you're just vibing too high. So good for you. Be patient. Things will be changing pretty soon, I feel. But for now, just focus on you. Enjoy that beautiful sunshine, even though in some parts of the world fall is starting. But enjoy yourself and do things that make you happy. This person will come around. So that's it for today. If you'd like to see more readings, you can always click on this little plus button, and I'd like to read for you another day. Bye guys! If you chose this button or this video ended up in your feed, this means this reading was meant for you. We are doing a reading about your significant other and your connection. So I already laid out the cards. Let's take a look. So we're starting out with the people in this connection. If you don't resonate with either one of them, you might be in the wrong pile. You might want to check out a different one. But let's take a look at the two people. So the first person in this connection is shown as the Five of Wands, and this is the blue slug. So with this being the Five of Wands, this person might be a Sagittarius, an Aries, or a Leo, but with it being a sea slug, this might be a Scorpio, Pisces, or a Cancer. But the main energy of this person might be that they are going with the flow of life, so they have finally embraced the flow of their lives. They're not trying to force anything, but they have come across a hurdle, and they are fighting to get through this hurdle. They knew the road wasn't going to be easy, and they are fully prepared to fight for what they believe in and to stand for what they believe in. So that is the energy of this first person, going with the flow, but did get stuck in a little bit of a hurdle, and they are overcoming this hurdle at the moment. Now let's look at the other person. The other person is seen as the Four of Swords or as a sloth. So with this card being the Four of Swords, this person might be a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius, but with it being a sloth, this person might be a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. The sloth is very lazy. It doesn't use a lot of energy. And the Four of Swords talks about resting, about meditation, about going within, focusing on yourself, taking the rest that you need, and just not trying to hurry or not trying to force things. Just if it's time to make a move, they will make a move, but if they don't, they'll just be chilling. So whether you are facing a hurdle or just trying to go with the flow, or you have been through a hurdle, or you are trying to rest, you're taking some time out, taking some time for yourself. These are the two energies in this connection. Now let's take a look at the energy between the two of you. The energy between the two of you is seen as the vessel. And the vessel is also a container or anything that holds substance. So in this case, I think it talks about what contains your relationship, or what are the limitations towards your relationship. And I think that there is a need to look at your foundations in this connection, or to see like how are we tied together and what are the things we want to focus on, or what are our rules? Are these rules still working for us? So there is a side of you both that maybe needs some clarity on what is this relationship, like how is it, what makes this a relationship, what makes this relationship special. Do we want to be in a committed relationship, or is there something that needs to be changed? This might also be that you are in separation and you're just focusing on you for a while. So take that as it resonates. Now, let's take a look at the other energies. We have Master over here, and we have Success and Growth with the 8 of Pentacles. So we definitely see that you are breaking free from confinement. So it does seem like your relationship, the structure or this container, is becoming a little bit bigger. It's expanding. It's not going to be as restrictive as it used to be, and it will be growing and expanding into something better, or into something more stable. And you are both putting in the work. You're both nurturing this connection. But the energy that we're seeing here is wanhoop, and this means desperation, like being desperate. So to me, this indicates that there is a desperate need for change in this connection, or there is a need to communicate about your connection, or about what you guys think is okay within this relationship. Whether it is too restrictive or not restrictive enough, or to lay some solid foundations and to talk about what needs to be put in place. So that's the energy. I must say, the button that you guys have is fossil, or at least I think it looks like a fossil. So maybe that might indicate that your walls are outdated, or your container is a little bit outdated. Maybe just in general that the way that people view relationships is not in line with what you guys want from a relationship, or that the way that you see this relationship has changed over time, and that now you feel like you have outgrown the old way of seeing a relationship. But I think you guys hold a lot of love for each other, and you both want to grow old together, or you just both want to make it work together because you really, really care for each other. And that's why we have that desperation. Like, we really want to make things work. We know it has to be different, but we are working on it, and we're trying to, like, if there is a bin that has holes, you are trying to plug the holes and just make it beautiful and shiny once again. I mean, that's the vision that I'm getting of it. Now, I want to end off with some channeled messages. So let's see what your person wants to say to you, or how they're feeling. We have, you have taught me so much about myself. So there is a lot of learning going on in this connection. I think it goes both ways, that you have learned a lot about yourself as well. Okay, the card fell on the floor, I'm sorry. We have, I just want to stare deep into your eyes. So there is a very strong connection between the two of you. You both want to make things work. I definitely feel like it goes both ways. You're both putting in the effort, but I think that maybe the way that you both see this relationship is a little bit different, as one sees it like there is an obstacle that I have to work my way through, and the other one is just like chilling, and I will only make changes if I really need to. Maybe they feel like it's not really necessary just yet. Okay, let's see what else we have. We have, I want to go on a silly date with you. So they just want to have fun. They want to do something to change the energy of the relationship, or they just want to connect like the old times. Let's see, I want to shuffle one more time. Can we get one more for pile number 5? You guys are the last pile. We have, I am looking for you everywhere I go. So if you are not in contact, they are definitely thinking about you. I think that they want to change how things are at the moment, or there is a need to change that. But yeah, they definitely still love you and they definitely want to make things work with you desperately. So that was the messages that I have for you today. If you want more of these, you can always click on the plus right here so you can see every time I post new videos, new uploads. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. Bye guys.